Hello RC fans. Cool Kid is back here. Just wanted to do a follow-up on my Traxxas Stampede. I've been owning this car for a year now, a bit over a year. So I thought it was time to do a follow-up from my previous video of the Traxxas Stampede 4x4 VXL. It was called the Long Mini Review, I seem to recall. Just want to get to go through some stuff that I thought was essential for making this a better, much better car. I'm not gonna go over the stuff that I already has said that, you know, upgrade wise with wheels and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna talk about the stuff that I have done afterwards that I saw is gonna need upgrading to make it a better, more durable car. And as you can see now, the front is off due to like 30-40 miles per hour into into a mountain, almost a big rock, just from 40 to 0 in an instant, straight on the front here. The only thing that actually happened was the drive pin here that usually sits on the shaft here broke off. Let's see, I'm gonna get it, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So here's what happened. As you can see, it sheared right off. Not surprised. I'm actually surprised more stuff didn't get broken, actually. Totally my fault, not blaming the car or the part or anything. I'd rather see stuff like this shearing off than, you know, the whole drivetrain or something like that. So, but it's held up very good so far. So, another thing. If you can see, let's see if I can see this. Turn the car around here. Yeah, look at here. The body, or the shell, or the undercarriage, split from here all the way down, and it continues over here all the way down, and it stops there. Also, I'm not surprised that happened because of the sheer force that occurred during my last crash. That also broke, and I got a split in the box here, just a little split here. So this is new. Also a pretty cheap part, by the way. I don't recall the price right now, but it's very cheap part. Like almost all the standard parts, or the stock parts on this car is pretty cheap usually. And another thing, as you can see, between here and here sits the speed controller, ESC. So these tabs here that I have glued back on now, super glued first and then epoxied later, also broke off, both of them. So hopefully that will keep them in place. Most likely they will, because I use a Loctite super glue, awesome glue by the way, and some high quality epoxy too, medium set kind, so it doesn't get too brittle. It stays not soft, but it doesn't get brittle, so it can handle a beating and it still, you know, sticks. As far as I know, after this crash, huge crash, I mean, this is the biggest, hardest crash I've ever done with this car. I'm very satisfied at the small amount of parts that I actually need to exchange, or get new ones. So let's make this movie like this clip not so long. What stuff I've done to it since the last video I made. We can start with the upgraded metal. So this is original Traxxas stuff. Top cap, metal top cap on the Ultra Shock. As you can see around forums and stuff, this can pop off, the plastic ones, but when you switch this out to metal, that's a thing of the past. I run pretty heavy 3S LiPo batteries, so I need a thicker oil in the shocks to counter the weight of the battery when I land jumps, big jumps. So I've also found I needed because I was continuously bending the shock shafts here. So those are always also upgraded to, I don't remember what they call, but they are the upgraded original Traxxas upgrades shock shafts. I think it's the same number as the original one, only with the X at the end, like all the parts. No, don't quote me on that, but they're pretty easy to find. I have bought the same shafts for the back, but for the back I actually switched them out for the stock ones, still stock ones, and I just put a thinner oil in there because the back shocks are longer, and in my opinion they don't need the as thick as oil as in the front. Continuing here, you can probably see what the hell is this. This is the last upgrade that I did to it, and it's an awesome upgrade, by the way. As you can see, there's a shaft going from shock tower to shock tower, and what that does, this is actually originally intended for the slash 4x4, so the only modification you have to do to make this fit is cut down this tubing here to make it fit. Or so what this does is stiffen up. For the slash, it's for stiffening up the whole chassis, the whole car, so it doesn't flex so much. But that's not the problem with the Stampede because of the much shorter body or the chassis tub. And a plus side, putting this upgrade on, you get it with this. The foam, it's a piece of foam that you clip on top here, and the big problems with the body on Stampede is that they break easily, and most of the forces is what I talked about earlier in my previous video, is the forces on the roof and on the back. But what I found out, when you land on the roof, the whole body bends down, and it will force the forces, like it's gonna have a bending motion this way. So that's why you always gonna the holes in the body is gonna shear backwards because of the force. So what this does here, that's just a bonus. You put it on top. I have to cut this down, by the way, because it's made for the slash. So apparently it's a bit taller. Just cut it down to size. And this will actually take all the pounding, so the body won't bend that much, so that's just a big bonus. And I can actually feel a bit of a difference. The stiffness of the car, it's an improvement. Not a lot, but it's an improvement. So I actually bought this upgrade mostly for this, a way to support the body, actually. That was my latest upgrade, and of course, like I mentioned earlier, the T-Bone Racing back bumper. It's also very awesome. You can get wheels for it if you want, if you're the wheelie kind of guy. But I don't do wheelies a lot. So, but I mean, I can still, like, you know, it will still stop. But, you know, and this thing comes with a lifetime warranty. and actually in the winter time I broke mine here after a year of use almost. And I wrote them, took a couple of pictures, wrote them an email to T-Bone Racing. You can see, let's see. There we go. I sent them an email, and they actually, with no question asked, sent me a new one under warranty, no problems, no question asked. So that is great. Just to mention the upgrade here, that's made of. This is a tip from another guy on YouTube. Many of you might have heard of him. It's Medic from I don't recall the name right now. I put some for this upgrade part here and for the T-Bone. I'll put some links in the description. So because that makes the people that makes this upgrade here for the Slash a pretty small company. I think they make 3 things that I could see from their page. They make this, and they make some special body clips, and they make some stand for 1 to 5 scales, you know, to hold them when you're gonna repair them and stuff. And I saw this, and this was like, this is excellent quality too. I can see. I have, just to like carry on here, this is my second Valenian motor because I burned up the first one, like I said. I have 3S is pushing the motor to its limits, so you really have to watch temperatures. I have to also switch out this heatsink. I don't know the branding of this. This is not Intergy. You just have to look it up. And where did I find this? I think I just bought like 5-6 different heat sinks for 540 motors, 36 centimeters diameter, millimeters in diameter, and just to find the one that has a very nice fit around here, so it's not like it clips there and there is just air between here. So this is the one I found that was like airtight. No, you couldn't see any light through here. So you just have to, I think I bought it from RC Planet, I believe, rcplanet.com. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure. I think it was RC Planet. They have a bunch of these to choose from, and still with this, with a very nice snug fit, it's still, this is going to still overheat with the gearing I got. That will be the stock. Now it's a bit under stock gearing, just because I upgraded the slipper clutch unit too, in here to Robinson Racing slipper clutch, because I was pretty fed up about you know, you will tighten the thing in and it will still like slip. Of course you want it to slip a bit, but so I upgraded that to a steel. That's a steel spur gear with very big slipper pads, or pad. There's one pad, a big round pad, and also if you want to do that, you also got to remember to upgrade the pinion on the motor to hardened steel, or the pinion gear or the spur gear would eat up the stock pinion gear if you don't do that. And I'm very satisfied with that. Yeah, you can also find that on, well, most of the RC websites out there. I've also bought mine from RC Planet. I think it was RC Planet or I Mean Hobbies, one of those. Yep, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. I still love this car a lot. Oh, one other thing, I bought some Boca bearings. You can get some finished kits for this car. The other one was, you know, rusted through, and yeah, I got the normal bearing kit with rubber seal, but afterwards I saw what I should have been getting is the hybrid ones. That is stainless steel body an inner ring with ceramic bolts and rubber seals. So for me that would almost sound like no maintenance at all. So next time around I'm gonna buy those. Cost a pretty penny, but they're probably worth it. Because, you know, like I said before, switching out bearings, not a cool job. Still original tires, they hold up real nice, the trenchers here. Yeah, just gonna switch out the body now, or the tub here, and I'm all ready to go again. So thanks for watching. Just want to make this small update, and yeah, go for it. If you still haven't got this car and you're looking for one, don't think anymore. It's a great car. That's period. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.